In this video, we're going to use scale models to put numbers into perspective. This is from Unit 3B. The Trail of Tears refers to pathways traveled by Native Americans between about 1830 and 1850 when they were forced by the U.S. government to move from ancestral homelands in the southeast to newly designated Indian country west of the Mississippi River. The map shows routes taken by an estimated 16,000 Cherokees after their forced removal in 1838. An estimated 4,000 died as they traveled overland on foot, in wagons, and by boat. Using the map scale, estimate the length of the water route, the solid blue line that's here, between Chattanooga and Little Rock. Is the estimate likely to be less than or greater than the actual length of the route? So we're probably going to estimate less than the actual length of the route because there's so many twists and turns in the river that we can't account for, but we could estimate this with the scale here and the 100, 150, 200. You can get a good approximation here that there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those. So there's about 550 miles, but we're probably off because of all the twists and turns in the river. Okay, that would be really challenging to stretch that all out in a string there and get that approximation, but there you go. The table gives size and distance data for the planets at a certain point in time. Calculate the scaled size and distance for each planet using a 1 to 10 billion scale model of the solar system. So let's complete the table below. 4,880 kilometers, and kilometers are times 10 to the third meters. We want to divide that by a 10 billion. So 10 to the 9th here. So this is all 10 to the 10th is the total denominator here is going to be 4,880 times 10 to the negative 7th. Let's move this here and say that this is going to be, we want to get to millimeters, so we want to move it back 4 places, 0.4880 millimeters. These are meters, and they're going to round that to 0.5. All right, and I'm just going to erase and do the work for the next one here. I'm going to do all the diameters first. So this is 12,100 times 10 to the third over 10 to the 10th is going to be 10 to the negative 7th. And again, we're going to move back 4 places to get to millimeters. So that's going to be 1.2. And you get the idea that if I move the decimal point 3 places, 4 places back, I'm going to get what I want here. I'm going to round to the nearest 10th. So let's move it 4 places back. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be 1.3. And then 4 places back, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be 0.7. And then 4 places back is going to be 14.3. And then 12.0. And then 5.2. And then 4.8. And we're rounding to the nearest 10th as needed here. Now, distance from the sun, we're going to start with 55.3 times 10 to the 6th, and this is times 10 to the 3rd is 10 to the 9th, and we are dividing by 10 to the 10th. So we're going to move 1 decimal place to the left here is going to be 5.5, then 10.9, then 15.0, then 20.9, then 76.3, then 137.6, then 277.5, and then 452.3. So there you go. Just figure out your scale and figure out how many decimal places you need to move to change to the units that you want there from what you have. And once you figure it out with 1 or 2 of them, you should just be able to move the decimal place for the rest of them there. That's it for this video. And that's it for Unit 3B. We'll come back next time and start talking about Unit 3C. See you for the next video.